Do 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 do. Welcome everybody to Game Grammar Plays Pokemon Sun Moon. Ooh, 1 second. This is really loud on my end. I always gotta play with it a bit. There we go. All right. So, last time we kicked all the butts at the school. That was right. All of them. All of them have been kicked. Just whoop-pow. Whoop-hoo. And now we've been summoned to... Oh no. Oh no, dude. I think it's this one. Now we've been summoned to the second floor of the school, where we're going to be reprimanded, perhaps? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Yadon. Okay. Actually, I'm going to talk to Lily here, because she knows what's what about healing my Pokemon for me. Yadon-san, genki ni shimasu ne. So, like, I'm going to make Yadon feel good. Genki. It's like healthy, but also in a good mood and perky. Pokemon-san ni muri wa sasenai de kudasai. So, sasenai is our, like, do not make them do it. And muri is just, like, impossible or too much. So she's saying, don't push your Pokemon too hard. That's the de kudasai. Sasenai de kudasai. It's like, please don't push your Pokemon too hard. I can do that for you, Lily. That's okay. Hi, Amoramari. Okay. Actually, let's start off the battle with Yadon last time. I don't know who I'm going to start with next. Let's go straight to the second floor. This is where you go if you're in trouble. Hey, look, it's Sensei. Hi, Sensei. Where did I pull that up on here? Boop, 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 boop. It is this one. There we go. Is it? Bump. Alright, Tomu-san. Watashi no oshiego tachi o. So, she doesn't give us a verb here, which that o at the end usually would lead into a verb. Like, you defeated them or something like that. But she's leaving it for us to decide. It's kind of implied that we defeated them. Oshiego is her pupils, her students, and tachi makes it plural, so her many students. We did something to them. Minna taosu nante sugoi. So, minna is everyone, and taosu is to, like, knock over or defeat. And then this nante is, it adds emphasis to whatever you put it after. You can put it after nouns, you can put it after verbs, whatever. So it's just really emphasizing that, and also the emotions that come after. So she's saying sugoi, which is like, that's really amazing. That's really cool. You did a great job. And she's like emphasizing the fact that you defeated them. That's like spectacular. So thank you for your positive, encouraging words, Sensei. Dakara, watashi mo anata to shoubu shitai no. So dakara is her just pulling out, like saying, because of that, dakara. And then watashi mo, me too. Anata to shoubu shitai. So shitai is our suru becoming shitai. It means I want to do instead of just to do. Shoubu is to battle. So, shoubu shitai. I want to battle. And who does she want to battle? Anata to. With you. I want to battle with you. Do, how's that? Junbi wa ii kashira? So junbi is preparations, and I is like good. In this case, she's saying, like, are your preparations complete? Kashira is like, I wonder. It's kind of like, it's a more feminine sort of ka for the end of your sentence, I guess you could say. I'm not ready. I don't want Yadon at the beginning of my battle. Sonna, sensei kare erareru keiken sugoi wa yo. So, from the teacher, the acquired, like, keiken is experience, and erareru is to acquire, like, to be able to acquire. So, like, the experience that you are able to acquire from Sensei, sugoi, it's cool, it's great, isn't it? So she's saying, hey, you should battle me, you'll learn a lot, I've got a lot to teach you. And that's true. I like starting with Tsutsukera. Now let's go Yadon. Let's do this. Let's let Yadon show us what she's got. Team Yadon, everybody. Team Yadon. Hi, Senor. Doing well. Hi, Twin Socks. Twin Socks says, I really love this channel. You're so great at explaining this stuff. Thank you, Twin Socks. That means a lot to me. She's saying the same thing right here. I'm not going to translate it twice. But this time I'm going to say, yeah, hi, yes. 4人に勝った実力、先生が、this is a 確かめます。It means to check. 確かめます。確かめる. To ascertain, to check, you know. Okay, so 4人に勝った. That means like towards 4 people, you won. So like you were able to beat 4 people, and 実力. That 実力 is true strength. So the true strength that was able to beat 4 people. So that's 4人に勝った実力. The true strength that was able to beat 4 people. 先生が確かめます. So sensei teacher will check it. She will ascertain it. She's going to verify the strength that was able to defeat her 4 pupils on her own. That's what a proper teacher will do, you know? Just fight kids. 先生のエリコが勝負を仕掛けてきた. Ooh, Koiru. Oh. I should have known that Koiru is coming out. Yadon's not in a good position here. I don't want to switch, but I am going to Akubi, which means yawn. Oh, Quick Claw, yeah! Sensei no Tsume. Oh no, but that's a Denki Shoku. Oh, 効果は抜群だ. Super effective. どうする? I cannot keep this going. So I'm not going to send Tsuzukera in. So Koiru's going to fall asleep next turn. So I'm going to let Nyabi come in and use my Hono Taipu advantage. Yuke, Nyabi! 相手のコイルの電気ショック. So denki just means electricity. See? Like electric light even. Hinoko. Nyabi no Hinoko. Nyabi. Yes. 効果は抜群だ. 相手のコイルはグーグー練ってる. どうする? Hinoko. So I'm kind of not translating all this because I've translated it in previous episodes. If people see something they want me to explain, just let me know in the comments. 相手のコイルは倒れた. Let me know. I'm happy to slow down, but I don't see a point in translating battles every single time we go into a battle, you know? ニャビを新しく睨みつけるを覚えたい. So 覚える means like to learn or to remember. So it's kind of like wakaru, where like wakaru itself means it'll like happen, but if it's a currently happening thing, it's wakatteru. Same thing. 覚えている means like I know it. 覚える means you're going to learn it, or like you will in the future remember it. So 覚えたい means it wants to learn, it wants to study it, it wants to become 覚えている. So 睨みつける means like to glare at something. In this case, it's leer, I'm pretty sure, in the English. 睨みつけるの代わりに他の技を忘れさせますか? So 代わり means in like replacement, kind of like in exchange instead of. So instead of 睨みつける, hoka means different. Hoka no waza, a different move. 忘れさせますか? So will you force Nyabi to forget a different move in exchange for 睨みつける? Let's see what we've got. Yeah. 防御を下げる. So yeah, actually I do want that. Do I? It's not very good for me right now because half my moves are physical. Eventually, Nyabi is going to be physical. Let's not bother. I'm not going to bother. Actually, no, I want it. I like it better than Growl because it's cute to imagine Nyabi being like, nah. This is how I play Pokemon, everybody. If it's cute. 鳴き声の使い方をきれいに忘れた. So, きれい can mean like pretty, but it also means just like clean. So, きれいに忘れた means like it forgot it completely, like blank slate kind of idea. So 使い方 is way to use And then 鳴き声の使い方. So the way to use growl, completely forgot it. そして and also ニャビは新しく睨みつけるを覚えた。先生のエリコ、ニャースを繰り出そうとしているポケモンを入れ替えますか? So she's gonna send out Nyarth. Seems like she's going to. Should we change Pokemon? Let's change Pokemon. Nyarth is a dark type in this game. So I'm not going to send out Yadon. Yadon's just been dead weight for me. She'll have her day. I'm going to send out Tsuzukera. I know how... Everyone's saying the stream is lagging. Uh-oh. 1 second. I'm going to try to fix it. Oh, yeah. It was saying dropping frames. I'm sorry. I got so focused on what I was doing. I hope this is fixing it. Closing things off on my computer. Usually I close things more to, like, let my computer just focus on the stream. But today I got a little, got a bit cocky about it. So it's probably my bad. It probably was not your fault, everybody. I'm sorry. Let me find it. Oh. I'm getting some noise feedback on my end too. Let's see. Oh, seems to be going a bit smoother for me. Let's see. Okay, I think it is going better. I think we're going good. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Whoa, look at all these crazy camera angles, though. That's been my favorite thing since Gen 6 is the ridiculous camera angles in battle. Like, it's just so exciting. I'm kind of shocked they don't have a better background for this battle, actually. Seems like the school would have been a good opportunity to have, like, a more fleshed out one. Oh, well. We're going to use Iwakudaki. That is Rock Smash in English. Alright. I hope that fixed everything that was going wrong with the stream. Let's see if it comes back on now. Sorry, everybody. This is not the most fun. Technical difficulties. That's what happens when you're doing things live, everybody. Okay. Let's see if I can... Alright. Senior says, looks like it's fine now. Alright. So, hopefully you were able to figure out the pun in the meantime. Obviously, sensational means sensational. But it's also a pun on sensei. That's 2 different sensei puns we have had in this game so far. Sensei meaning teacher, of course. But it's sensational. Just like, come on. That's bilingual wordplay, folks. You can't get that as just anywhere. Well, you know. Alright. むしろあなたが私の先生になって. So むしろ means instead of. So like instead of this. So so then あなたが先生になって means like you became a teacher. になる sensei になる. So, and あなた means you. So you became a teacher. 私の先生 means my teacher. So she's saying like, did you just become my teacher? It's a joke. She's joking. She's not giving up her job. She works way too hard. And we're not sticking around this school. Let's be real. 冗談はさておき、先生に勝利した記念に. So 冗談 is joke. Like Michael Jordan. 冗談は jokes さておき. So it's like saying, we're going to take the joke and we're going to put it aside. Okay? So, jokes aside. 先生に勝利した記念にこれをどうぞ. So, she's going to give us this. Why is she これをどうぞ? Why is she giving us this? 記念に commemoration. It's a commemoration of a what? Sensei ni shori shita. So shori means like defeat or like overcoming. So we've got in commemoration of us defeating the teacher, take this. What's she gonna give us? Probably something good. Oh, Super Bowl, Super Bowls. 5 of them. 5個、スーパーボールを5個手に入れた。スーパーボールはモンスターボールよりもポケモンを捕まえやすいの。So when you take a verb and you put yasui at the end of it, yasui means like cheap, but it also means easy. So when you put that at the end of a verb, so in this case we have tsukamaeru, but then we take off the ru, so it's just the stem tsukamae, and then we put yasui. It means it is easy to capture. You can do it in the reverse with tsukamae nikui, difficult. Nikui, difficult. But here we have tsukamae yasui no, so it is easy to capture. Why? What's it easy to capture? Pokemon no. It's easy to capture Pokemon. And it says monster ball yorimo. So when you have this yori right there, it means more than that. So more than a Pokeball or more than a monster ball, it is easy to capture Pokemon. Monster ball yorimo Pokemon no tsukumae yasui no. Yay, everyone's saying it looks good now. And Kukui shows up. Pokemon no shiri, wazo shiru. So this is one of those situations where the verb is just being conjugated in its stem form shiri as like a comma instead of shitte. So Pokemon no shiri, to know Pokemon, waza o shiru, to know moves. Toreina no kihon da ne. Kihon, we talked about this at the beginning of our little school adventure. It means fundamental, foundation, basis. So there we go. That's the basics of being a trainer. Dodai, how was it? And look at this dude. He's got all kinds of things going on. Hai, Captain no Irima desu. So he's saying, hello, I'm Captain Irima. I wonder what kind of name Irima is anyways. I haven't figured it out. Anyways, Kimi no tatakai, your battle, chekku shiteimashita. So chekku is like to check, obviously. And he was doing it, shiteimashita. So he was in the past in the process of doing it. すっごくご機嫌でしたから思わず呼び出してもらったのです。So, すごく, that's like our sugoi, super cool. But like, with the ku at the end, it becomes an adverb. So, in a really cool way, ご機嫌でしたから. ご機嫌 means like mood. 機嫌 just means mood. But when you have ご機嫌, it means a pleasant mood, a good mood. And it was でした, ご機嫌でした. It was a good mood. So because of that, you could say good mood. I'd say in this case, it was a lively battle. It was super lively, super full of energy. And because of that, 思わず, so we've talked about this before. This is our 思う, to think, to feel, but わず. So it's a negative without doing that thing. So without thinking, 呼び出してもらったのです. So without thinking, I was summoned here. So like, he could tell there was such a like big battle going on. He had to come check it out. 関東地方からやってきたトムだよ. So, Kanto Chiho is our Kanto region, kara, yatte kita. So, he came here from the Kanto region, Tom, da yo. Nakanaka mikomi ga atte ne. So, nakanaka is like considerably or very much. It's literally the middle kanji, twice, repeated, nakanaka. And mikomi means like hope. So, he's considerably promising. He's got a lot of hope to him. Expect great things from him. なかなか見込みがあってね、いい技の使い方をするんだ. So, 技の使い方, way of using moves, 使い方, way of doing, 技の, so way of using moves, and it's いい, so it's good. He's got a good way of using moves, and he does it, するんだ. なるほど, I see. Welcome ですよ. Who needs me to translate welcome for them? I'll translate welcome for you. Welcome means welcome. では, well then, 僕の試練でも技のさえを見せてください. So, 試練, right in the bright red text there, means trials. We're going to see it a lot. 僕の試練 is his trial. And even at his trial, 僕の試練でも技のさえ. So, さえ is like skillfulness. Okay, so waza no sae is like your skill with moves. Huh? That's weird. That's not the one I'm looking for. I think it's supposed to be sae. Anyways, so your skillfulness with moves, misete, show me, misete kudasai. Please show me them at my trial site as well. So we just showed him in here at the trainer school, but he wants to see it at his trial as well. キャプテンというのは島キングに挑むための Okay, so we got to break down this because when I hit A, we're going to lose that first line. キャプテンというのは So he's saying things called captains, basically. Those things called captains, including himself, 島キングに挑むための So, for the sake of challenging the Island King, 試練を与えるものです They give people, they are the things, or they are the people who give challenges. So, what are captains? They are the people that give trials that you have to take in order to challenge the Island King. There we go. 僕、イリマの試練は that's it. This was something that I made a typo in earlier. I was wondering what this is. Is that Momi? Gotta look it up. Nope. What is that? It's luxury. It's like overgrown. So, something no dokutsu de okonaimasu. So, okonau means to. See? So it's not iku at the end there. See, look at there. It's not iku. It's okonaimasu. Which means like to perform or to that basically means to do it there. So he's saying dokutsu de okonaimasu in a cave. And I think that I need to get my phone out because this one is no good for me. But anyways, irima no shiren wa dokutsu de okonaimasu. So his trial is in a cave, and that kanji means like luxurious and like growing. So he's saying it's in a luxurious cave, but I want to look up the reading. And I forgot to do that earlier. I'm sorry. Boop, boop. Shigemi. Shigemi. There we go. Shigemi. I'm going to write that one down in my book. Shigemi. It means thicket. Okay. Like, so, in a cave. So it's a cave that's also, like a thicket. So it's a cave with lots of plants and stuff, and it's hidden in the cave, in the grass and all that good stuff. Mysterious, right? I'm not getting anything from the chat right now. Oh my goodness. The chat just wasn't loading for me. Okay. Sinyo's asking, is omowazu like a conjugation of omo? Yes, it is. We'll see it with other verbs too. I think we have seen it if you go back in other episodes. It is a conjugation. It means like without doing that thing. So since omo is to think, this one means without thinking. Yeah, Matthew got it well. All right. Haori shiti wa machi naka ni mo kusamura ga arimasu. So this is our ga arimasu. It means there is something. Aru means to be, to exist. And kusamura, which means just, that's what we're using for the tall grass. Kusamura. So, kusamura, clump of bushes. And so there's tall grass. Where is it? Machi naka ni mo. So machi naka means in the middle of town. It's literally just, or downtown, according to this. This is using a different kanji right here. You'll see, haori shiti wa machi naka ni mo. This is a different kanji. It means the same thing. They're just different kanji for town, depending on what you want to do. If I type in machi, both should show up on this. Yep, you see both of them. So even in the middle of town, ni mo, even there's grass. Shiren no mae ni, before the trial. No mae ni. Mae means before, so shiren no mae ni. Atarashii nakama, new friends, like new partners. O fuyashite wa dou deshou? So fuyashite means like to increase, to add. So if you're atarashii nakama o fuyashite, he's saying, How about you find some new friends? Talking about Pokemon. He's telling you, how about you capture some new Pokemon? どうでしょう? How's that sound? 君のチャレンジ、心から待ってますよ. So, for your challenge, チャレンジ、君の, your challenge, 心から from my heart, 待ってます. I'm waiting for it. So he's already waiting for us to come to his challenge. He's looking forward to it. So, right. スクールの前を陣取っているケンタロスのこと伝えておきました. So, 陣取っている is like to be camping out, basically. 陣取っている. 陣取る. Yep, there we go. To encamp. So it's the so スクールの前, so in front of the school を陣取っているケンタロスのこと. So that is the Tauros that is camping out in front of the school. Remember the one that was blocking our path? And Lily was like, uh-oh. And I was like, but we couldn't go that way. And 伝えておきました. So she's going to transmit it. She's going to transmit the information. What does that mean? It means she's going to take care of it for us. あの人のケンタロスはメレメラ島の名物だね. So, I think someone pointed out that I was saying this as Shima, which is island on its own. But at the end, you've got to add your little tenten to it to make it Jima. It won't show up there. But yeah. So, I've been saying mere mere shima, but I should be saying mere mere jima. And this is just one of those situations where, we're playing in katakana and hiragana mode. Can be helpful. I don't know. Meibutsu is a more specific term for like regional specialties. So it's a joke. He's like, yeah, that Tauros sure is Meremeres Island's own regional specialty, isn't it? And, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll remember it. I'll remember it forever. じゃあ、トムさん、well, Tom, みんなでお見送りするわね. So, みんなで, like, through everyone's efforts, like with everyone, お見送りする. So, お見送り means like to send off. So, they're going to send me off because I can't stay here anymore. I graduated from school. I'm done. I didn't get a diploma, but I'm done with the school. So, they're going to see me off. お見送りするわね. Boom, boom. お知らせです. Notification. トムさんがトレーナーズスクールでのレッスンを終えました. So, it's just saying, I completed the lesson. レッスン, it's like, I finished the lesson is what it should say. Because 終える, this is like 終わる, but it's something you do. So 終わる, it just happens. 終える is I do it. So this is why レッスンを終えました. Like, I completed the lesson. I don't know what I learned. I learned a lot about puns. What did you learn, everybody? Tell me what you learned. In the comments, or whatever. Pokemon と仲良くなできれば. Okay, so Pokemon と仲良くできれば. That means like, if you are able to become close, 仲良く, 仲良しis like good friends. So 仲良く is like close, to become good friends with. And if you're able to do that with Pokemon, 状態以上ともうまく付き合うんだぜ. So I'm going to tackle the 状態以上 after this. うまく is like very well. So like if mostly guys, but girls can say it too. If you're eating something that's delicious and you don't want to say おいしい, you can say うまい, like this is so good, it was so well prepared. And then 付き合う is like an acquaintance. So that's why, we have 付き合い, our acquaintances. 付き合う is to make acquaintances or to associate with, see? So you can, if you become close with your Pokemon, you can become acquaintances as well. What can we do it with? Tomo. That's something that we can become acquaintances with. Together with that will be 付き合うんだぜ. And so what's the 状態以上? 状態 means like condition or character, kind of its current status. And 以上 is abnormal. So let's find the correct one. Something wrong. Yeah. wrong one. Here we go. Strangeness, abnormality. It's the black one right now. And when you've got a 状態以上, So like something that's abnormal. She's not saying like something's wrong with them. In this case, it's more like even if you see a Pokemon, so the tomo, even this. So even if you see a Pokemon that's not super friendly on its own, maybe it's a little bit aggressive or maybe it's just kind of grumpy, you'll be able to be friends with them too, if you're a good trainer. I sure hope I'm a good trainer. I want to be a good trainer. I'm not getting any comment updates on my phone. If you are commenting right now, I'm so sorry. Maybe no one's commenting. Ooh. Okay. Shima meguri gandatte ne. So Shima meguri is our island tour. Meguru means like to go around, and Shima is island. So Shima meguri gandatte ne. Persevere. Gandatte is a super useful word. Use it all the time. It's like saying good luck, but they don't say good luck. They say do your best. Itterashai. Like good, happy, goodbye, kind of. But it's like you're leaving the place they are, and you want them to have a nice journey. Itterashai. Minna to no kyori o chijimette ne. So this is our kyori again. Kyori's back. It means range. So minna to no kyori, the range between everyone. Chijimette. Chijimette means to shrink. It's becoming smaller. We're all becoming closer together. Isn't that such a nice sentiment from that annoying little girl? Okay, Tomu-san. 学んだこと生かして素敵な島巡りをしてね. So, 生かす means like to make use of. 生かす. So, 学んだこと. So, the things we learned, 生かして make use of the things we learned. 素敵な島巡り, a wonderful island tour. をして have a wonderful island tour. Make use of the things you learned and have a good island tour. Yes, fight on. 未来のチャンピオン. Champion of the future. 未来. She believes in us. Matthew asks, if Tauros is a regional specialty, I wonder how Tauros steaks taste. I bet Tauros steaks taste great. I'd also eat a Tauros burger. I'd eat a lot of Tauros things. 技飯の使いこなせ、ポケモンを強くするんだ. So this is our Hope trainer in the back, the little jerk face. And he's saying like, you must use the TM, the Waza machine. Pokemon no tsuyoku suru. You must make your Pokemon strong. Not you must. That wasn't a you must. That was just make your Pokemon strong. Pokemon no tsuyoku suru. And Kuku's saying, Gatsu daze, Tomu. Yeah, guts. He's just saying like, you're gutsy. You gotta be gutsy. Like you gotta have like vigor and stuff like that. I would love to know when they decided to take that word and use it. Game bunpo no ga suki desu. Manix, I think you can just say game bunpo ga suki desu. I don't think you need the no there. See, I always have trouble typing the chi, which is read G. I usually type, David Uzu is right. You type the DI. Yep. Because it's the reasoning is that chi is from the tachituteto. Chati. I screwed it up there. Tachituteto. So it's like part of the T sounds. And then they become tachizuteto. There we go. Anyways, Yadon-san to iki pittari deshita ne. So, Yadon-san to with Yadon, iki pittari means like, it's kind of like you're breathing in sync, but it's also like, you're like perfectly in sync, aren't you? You were, because it's deshita, that's past tense. So, you were perfectly in sync with Yadon. Thank you, Lily. I like to think that I'm perfectly in sync with Yadon as well. せっかくですから、ハオリシティを案内しますね。案内 is our, she's gonna guide us. Thank you, Lily, for guiding us and showing us around. And where's she gonna show us? ハオリシティ. And why? せっかくですから. ですから is our because of. And せっかく means like, Blah, 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 blah. So seika means like it's a rare occurrence kind of thing. So she's, and like it's been long awaited. We've been anticipating it. So she's saying like, okay, we've been spending enough time here. Let's get going to Haori City. Like we've all been waiting for it. That's where our real adventure begins. Sekkaku. Is there one? I would say it's like this with trouble at great pains. Without kanji on that one, it's a little hard to say really which one it is. But this is the one I'd bet on. It's probably the most common one in my experience. Anyways, 私についてきてください. So ついてきて is like follow me. 私に follow me. Tom-san, こちらです. Tom, this way. Look at these camera angles. They are getting fancy with them. Trainers school で Pokemon さんと力を合わせて. So in the Pokemon trainer school, with Pokemon, 力を合わせて, like you were able to unify, you're able to join your power together. 力 is power, を合わせて, like to join together, 合う、合わす。戦う姿. So 力を合わせて戦う姿. Sugata means like form, and 戦う is fight. So like the form or the sight, I'd say it's more like, it is the form, but I'd say in this case, we'd say it in English more like the sight. The sight of you fighting and joining your strength together with your Pokemon. 力を合わせて戦う姿. よかったです. So yokata is our past tense, like, it was good. In this case, it's also kind of like, it was a relief. Like, I was so refreshed to see it. It was so, like, energizing. It was good to see. だから、because of that, トムさんはあの時, Tom, at that time, that one time, トレーナーでもなかったのに. So, トレーナーでもなかったのに. This is our past tense, なかった of ない, was not. So, トレーナーでもない was like, you were not a trainer. Well, トレーナーでもない would be like, you are not a trainer. You aren't even a trainer, but なかった makes it, we're not even a trainer. のに, despite that, at that time, あの時, 星雲ちゃんを助けられたんだって. You saved 星雲ちゃん, even though you weren't a trainer at that time. ポケモンさんに選ばれたんだって. You were chosen by your Pokemon. 私わかったんです. I understand it. That's our past tense of わかる. わかったん. I get it. あ、そういえば、ケンタルスさん. So speaking of which, it's that Tauros. Oh no. I thought we were getting rid of that. But look, Hal's just stoked out of his mind. Look at him. He's just like, dump, bump, 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 jumping, jumping, jumping. That is Hal's life. He's just all about it. Hara's like, oh, リリエにトム、ハラハラさせましたが、ケントルスは連れて帰りますぞ。So, リリエにハラハラさせました。Tomu. And so Tomu is our subject. It's Ririe ni sasemashita. So something was happened. Like Lily did something to me. Hara hara. It's like, I was like surprised kind of. Hara hara. See, heart going pitter-pat, Twitter-pat, flutter down. Look at those great words for it. Then he's saying like, wow, I was surprised, but wait. Maybe I got that wrong. Because I think Lily was the one who was really scared. We'll look at the text later, maybe. I don't know. Ririe ni harahara sasemashita. When you do ni saseru, it means that she's the one doing it, not Kintorusu. Oh well. Kintorusu wa tsurete kaerimasu. So this is our tsurete. I will take them along, and kaeru, to go home. So I'm going to take it home. Soda, Tomu. Oh, that's right, Tom. こやつを撫でてくれますかな? So, 撫でる, we talked about this last time with 撫で撫で, which means like petting. So, 撫でる is to pet. 撫でてくれます is like, would you pet it? こやつ is this guy. Like, yatsu's just guy or dude, like this fellow right here. こやつ is just like this one. He's talking about the Kentaros. He doesn't want me to pet Hao. That'd be a little weird. Ugh. Ugh. Or does Hara just like it because it's the sound of his name? Yes. I think Hara just likes it because it's the sound of his name. That's honestly what I'd put my money on. It is a little bit like Doki Doki, I guess. Oh, gotta fix my backpack. Okay, this is, I posted this on the Twitter. Tomu skuru omoshiro de shou. So omoshiroi is like interesting. Katta is our past tense. So omoshiro it was interesting desho, right? School was interesting, right? Kentorusu-san, Aroda no Pokemon-san wa iki to shite miemasu ne. So Alola's Pokemon iki to suru is like to scintillate, to come alive. It's like they're full of energy and life and vigor. And miemasu is it seems like it would be to be able to see, but instead of to be able to see, it is like sorry, just got a phone call. It would be like to be able to see, but in this case it is to be seen. So it's like I'm able to, like, it's almost like an I'm able to see, but not quite. I don't know, it's a little weird. But it's like you can see that they're just full of life, Alola's Pokemon. So let's pet it. And we don't even get an animation of us petting it. Like, what's with that? We could have at least like gone into like Pokemon Refresh and gotten to actually pet it. So many missed opportunities right here, dude. Come on. Arhenis is here. Hi, Arhenis. Okay, hahaha, Kentorusu me yokoronde orimasu ne. So, this me at the end, he's just like giving Tauros a nickname. Honestly, he's just like, yeah, whatever. Yokoronde is yokorobu. It means like to be happy or to be rejoicing. And orimasu, that's our yokoronde yoru, which is similar to yokoronde iru. So it's like it is currently happy. But the oru is just like old man Japanese or like colloquial Japanese. So, you know, it's he is currently happy with a little oru on the side instead of iru. Pokemon wa oteire sareru to gokigen ni narimasu kara na. So oteire, I think in one of the first live streams I bungled this translation up. Teire means like to groom. You know, I put it in the dictionary. It says repairs, maintenance, but most dictionaries also have grooming and stuff like that as a definition. So like if you look on jisho.org, it'll show up as grooming as well. So don't really worry about it. Oteire sareru to. So if they are groomed, gokigen ni narimasu kara na. So this is our gokigen again. Means in a good mood. Gokigen, good mood, high spirits. Ni naru, to become. So if you groom them, they become happy. Wow, thank you. I couldn't tell that because hearts literally came out of Yadon when I was petting her earlier. Wahaha. Minna no shu. Ironna tokoro ni iku no desu na. So that shu right there is just like, the kanji means like populous. So minna no shu, he's just and minna's everyone. So minna no shu is just like all you guys, you three, everybody. Yeah. Ironna means various, tokoro. So ironna tokoro ni iku is you're gonna go to various places, no desu na. So he's explaining. He knows it's gonna happen. He doesn't have to ask. He's just like, you're all gonna go to all kinds of crazy places. Pokemon ya hito ni deau koto de. So, deau is to like happen upon or to meet. Deau. And then Pokemon ya hito ni. So we're going to meet Pokemon and people, and that ya he uses instead of to means that we could meet other things too. There might be things that aren't even Pokemon that we might meet. Huh? What? Oh no. That's unheard of. Jinsei wa omoshiroku narimasu zo. Jinsei means like human life. They like Japanese people like talking about jinsei a lot. It's great. Human life is omoshiroku narimasu. It becomes interesting. Omoshiroi are interesting. Ku narimasu. It becomes that. So it becomes interesting. Why does it become interesting? Because we are going to meet all kinds of Pokemon and people and other things. Bye-bye. Shima Kingu. Akogareru yo ne. Yeah, Shima Kingu akogareru yo ne. Akogareru means like, it means like he admires it. It could also mean like I'm yearning for it, I longing for it, see like in this dictionary. But How doesn't really want to be one. He just admires them. Why does he admire them? tatakawazu ni. So this is without battling. I think Shinyo was the one earlier who was having trouble with that. Yeah, Shinyo was having it with the omou becoming omowazu. This is the same exact thing. This is tatakau, to fight, but tatakawazu, without fighting. Tatakawazu ni, without fighting. Pokemon, this is shizumete sa. Yeah, so shizumete is to calm down. And that's not the kanji I normally see. I don't know. Shizumeru. They're both valid. Like they both show up. But I usually see this top kanji. See these two in the little dictionary box? They're both shizumeru. I usually see the top kanji. Basically though, they mean to like calm it down. To appease, to suppress, to calm it down. So without fighting, tatakawazu ni Pokemon shizumete sa. They are able to calm down a Pokemon without battling it. Ore Kentarusu suki dakedo. I like Tauros, but dakedo noru no wa kowai mon ne. So to ride one is scary. Kawaii is scary. Noru no wa, to like the action of riding one. When you put the no after the verb, it turns it into a noun. So he's got like the action of riding when he's talking about that whole concept. Kawaii, it's scary. Mon is a shorter mono. It's like it's a kawaii mono. That's a scary thing. But yeah, it's scary to ride them. ねえねえ、リエリエたち、どこ行くの? So, リエリエたち. He only says Lily's name, but the tachi makes it plural, so he's talking to both of us. Thanks, Hao. Doko, where, iku no? Where are you going? 私はトムサーのハオリシティに案内しようと. So, I'm going to guide Tom. トムサの案内. I'm going to guide Tom. ハオリシティに. Towards Haori City. それってナイス. That sounds great. Basically, that's nice. I don't want to say that's nice. That sounds like if I said that's nice, just like that, I think I'd come off as condescending. And Hao's clearly not condescending. Look at him jump up and down like that. He's just stoked. He's so happy. Sasuga Ririe. That's just like you, Lily. That is so typical of Lily. Tomu Aurora ni kita bakkari da mon ne. So, Aurora ni kita bakkari. So we've talked about this a couple times over stream. It means he just came to Alola. Aurora ni kita. Came to Alola. And bakari is just happened recently. Damon is kind of like, it's sort of saying like he's giving a reason for why it's just like why we're doing it. He's saying it's because, you know, Tom just came to Alola. He needs some help getting around. Ne ne, ore mo iku. I'm gonna go too. Oishii mon tabetai shi sa. So he's gonna go too because he wants to eat delicious things. Oishii mono, delicious things. Oishii mon. See, he's just abbreviating everything. Look at Hao doing his little abbreviation dance. And oishii mono, what is he gonna do to them? Tabetai. He wants to eat them. I want to eat them too. I feel that I identify most with Hao and Yadon in this game. That's they're the ones I identify with the most. はい、それでは Yes, well then, 皆さんご一緒に So, everyone all together. 一緒に is all together. わー、ワクワクする。ほらほら、こっち So, ワクワク is like, oh, I'm getting so excited. You know, trembling, getting nervous. But it's more of a getting excited. He's positive. Hora, hora, look, this way, kochi. Hao-san tara. So this is our conditional tara. So she's saying like, oh, how? Ooh, okay. She doesn't say anything else. She's just being like, oh yeah, that sure is a... How is something else? That's what I would say. How is something else? Tomu-san, watashi tachi mo ikimashou. So this is our let's go. This is like iko, but it's polite. Ikimasu becomes ikimashou. Iko, let's go. Watashi tachi mo. The both of us. As well. The mo is like also because he just went, so we too shall go. Haori City wa Aurora de ichiban ookina machi nan desu. So Haori City wa, that's our topic, Aurora de, in all of Alola, ichiban oki. So oki means big. Oki. Oki means big, and so ichiban oki na machi. So usually you don't necessarily have to have the na there for oki. You could just say oki machi. But I've noticed that oki especially, but some verbs, some adjectives in general can drop their e's and become not adjectives. It's dependent. Don't get crazy with it. You know, I've seen it with oki. That's the only one I can actually think of other examples I've seen it with. The example I'm thinking of right now is actually the Haruhi Suzumiya ending video, I think. She says oki na yume. Ooh, that's old stuff. Okay. Anyways, ichiban means number one. So it's the number one largest city. It's the biggest city. Machi nan desu. That's explanatory. So she's like, gotta go. It's the biggest city. Okay. Wow. We've been streaming for an hour. And I'm going to save going to the city for next time. Okay. Let's dance a little bit. Thank you everyone for coming. I had such a great time, even with the weird interference in the middle. I'm so sorry about that. I will have to be more careful about when I'm setting my computer up. I was running a bit behind schedule, and I overlooked a few things that I normally do to get my computer ready. It's not the best computer, but it does its job well, and I love it. So, you know, we make do. Let's end with some Pokemon Refresh. So yeah, thank you all for coming so much. Thank you for supporting me, and also all of us here at Game Grammar. I'm going to be putting the transcript for this episode on our website in just a couple minutes. I just need to, oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Here, let's feed Yadon a Pokebean. Whoop. Whop. Okay, thank you for supporting all of us so much. I'm going to put the transcript on the site. Make sure to work on your vocab lists. Everyone should have their own vocab lists. That's the best way to learn. Don't pick every single word that you're having trouble with, but, you know, pick the ones that seem useful. Pick the ones you might use. Like jindoru, to encamp, to take up residence outside of the school. That's what we saw for Tauros earlier. I wouldn't put that in my vocab list. Like, nah. Oh, yeah, don't lie to me. You want to eat more. I know you do. My goodness. Anyways, so thank you all for showing up. Work on your vocab lists. I'm thinking next week or the week after that, we will do another like vocab list comparison. I want to see what people are putting on theirs. I'll show people what I'm putting on mine, because I definitely have my own vocab list for this series. I'm still learning a lot. Look at that little dance. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all next week. This is so great. Love y'all. Mwah. Bye. See you later. Peace out.